here is the Bugaboo Turtle Air by Nuna. Now this is the car seat that we opted for and that we brought our baby home from the hospital in. He's around 5 months and we are still using it, and we've been really impressed with it since we got it. So it's very lightweight, so it's very easy to put in the car and get out of the car even with our baby inside, and generally we're just really impressed with a range of different features that it has. So obviously we can pull this over when it's really sunny, and these have magnetic clips that clip onto the side here, and that keeps it down in place. So if I just put that on like that, you get to see, and he can still see through these because it's like a mesh. The actual harness itself, so these come with we've got one over there. We've taken them off for the moment, but that just gives extra cushioning and protection for your baby. We've actually, well, we're going to put that in the wash, which is really good. If he's sick or your baby is sick, you can obviously do that. So that's what I really like about it. Onto the installation itself, obviously you need an ISOFIX base, really easy to set up. You get a couple of connectors and you just need to find the corresponding ports in your car. So they click in, and then as you'll see there's a range of different safety mechanisms which ensure that you're kind of locked in and that your baby is safe. So obviously you've got a green there to suggest that that's locked in, and then there's another one to suggest that the seat's been fitted correctly onto the ISOFIX base. In terms of the leg, you just have to extend it to make sure that there's no kind of give, so that will depend on the car that you have. And then when it comes to getting it in and out, you'll see, hopefully, there's that button under here. Hear that click? That means that it's kind of released, and then you grab the handle and bring it out. It's going to be quite hard to do that because I've got one of my hands on my phone, but you hear the click and you'll see that actually that's gone to red, and that means that the seat is disengaged and you can lift this out. So really easy. As I said, this is really light, and it's also really comfortable for a baby. It's obviously upright in a really nice position, and generally it looks great as well. Now we bought this as part of the set, which means we can add this or put this onto the Bugaboo Fox 3 base, and we can use it when we're kind of walking around. But overall we've been so impressed with this. He's been sick all over this and we've cleaned it and it still looks brand new. And yeah, just generally if you're considering this, I would recommend it. As you can see, I've now got it out of the car, and I just wanted to run through a few more things with you and just to show you it out of the car, so you get to see it basically in different kind of views and lights. So that's basically me just obviously swiveling that around just so you can see it. And I just want to quickly show you how light it is. So I'm holding this with my left hand, phone in my right, and yeah, it's not too difficult at all. Obviously we don't have our baby in here, which does add to the weight, but I'm able to carry this with ease, and that's my weak hand, and my wife is able to carry this as well without issue. So in terms of actually using the seat itself, so you've got this safety harness in here, and it's very easy to work with. So basically each side has a slightly different style, and they basically lock in together. I don't know if you can see that, and then that goes into the clip here. You've got the button to then release it. So what the best way to kind of work with this is, first there's a button under here as well. You kind of hold that down and then you pull on these, and that basically extends them. So the first thing we do is extend these out, put our baby in, put these together, lock that in place, and then you pull this here to kind of pull your baby in and make sure they're nice and secure. And that's really good because, you know, should anything happen in the car, they're kind of locked in really tight, and you can kind of easily check how much room there is between the harness and your baby. So that's really good. They've obviously got this cushion here which just helps keep them upright, keeps their neck safe. And also there's a few other nice little features as well, such as these buttons here. There's one on each side, and if you push them together then you can move the handle up and down. So that would obviously go there and up. I can't do that with one hand. So that's really cool. I did just want to show you the newborn insert. We have taken this out now because our baby is big enough, but this literally just fits in like this. And so while your baby's up to a certain size, well, while they're still small, this is in here. This goes through there, this goes through there, and then that's kind of in there. It just gives them extra support, makes them extra cozy, and keeps them warm as well. It's really nice as well. And basically when the time comes, you just take that out. If you're wondering what age or weight, I would advise contacting the manufacturer directly. That's probably the best thing. I don't want to give any information which you have to do it based on your baby's weight and things like that, and I don't want to give away any information that's wrong. So contact the manufacturer there. Now, one other thing I want to quickly show you is I've now taken the Isofix base out as well, just so you can see that lying flat. So on the side, it basically says about keeping it open while it's in place in the car. I could put this down now. There's a button underneath it to be able to do that. But as you can see, I mean, it is quite heavy, bear that in mind, but it's got to support the weight of the seat itself. These are the clips that go into your car, and you get these little Nuna clips. So basically what you have to do is you have to find there will be basically two little silver bars, if you like, that these attach onto. So you put those onto the bars, and then that, you'll see that then clicks onto that. So it's really, really easy. It just basically goes on like that, if you can imagine, and then you know when it's locked in by this little button. And again, you would have seen when it was in the car itself, you've got this locking mechanism. So really, really easy to work with. I'm not sure if I could show you the front because of our car seat. It was kind of blocking it out, but this just helps to ensure that you've got everything in place and everything's safe. And the seat obviously locks onto this. And the other thing to consider is this leg, and that can be extended up and down depending on how tall your car is. So it's really, really easy to work with. If I just try and do this now, it's obviously, so you hear that little click, and then you kind of, it's going to be hard because it's not positioned, but you'll hear a click and that will go green. I'll probably not put it into the correct place, so don't worry too much about that, but that's essentially how it looks and how it works out of the car. So yes, that's the Bugaboo Turtle Air by Nuna. We've been really impressed with this seat. It's been great for our newborn baby, and yeah, we would recommend it. It's been great for us, and I can't really make any other suggestion because this is the seat we went for. So it's worked for us and we really, really liked it. I hope this video is useful. If it was, please hit the like button. That tells me I should continue recording videos like this, and do consider subscribing if you're looking for gear for your baby.